Hello and welcome to another edition of Stockwatch. So as we get into the trading week and on this new year, we're looking at seeing that Apple has actually reached the $3 trillion market capitalization mark, and the first company to do so. And if you remember, it was the first company to reach the $1 trillion market cap back in 2018, and now it's actually only taken 16 months from the $2 trillion level to get to the $3 trillion. So it's quite significant for the company. And in also the share price, which we'll look at shortly, is hitting another fresh high above the $180 mark. So very, very good figures and good viewing from Apple as we head into this 2022. You know, we have to look back at the last couple of years where the market capitalizations reached so high because a lot more people were dependent on staying at home, working from home, and obviously the products that Apple and other technology providers service during these periods. And you know, with another lockdown looking likely in America or some kind of restrictions, you can only think that prices in Apple and Microsoft and other companies will keep on pushing higher and higher as well. So as we closed yesterday's trading, we saw that it did slip under the $3 trillion. It didn't actually finish above that mark, but the fact that it has actually peaked and risen at that level means that it should probably keep on heading higher as we go into the trading week at least as well. The same couldn't be said for Microsoft, as their shares actually slipped by almost 0.5%. But you know, Microsoft are looking to bounce back for 2022 with new products and other things lined up. So we'll see what's in store for both stocks as we head into the trading week. So Apple at the moment, as I said, as you can see, very, very strong momentum for most of 2021, and you know, we're looking good for the first trading days of the year as well. Big spike and a break at the recent peak that we saw at the end of last year as well, roughly about the 182 region. We're looking at a slight bearish divergence, however. I'll just put that a little bit more clear, sorry. Yes, we're looking at a slight bearish divergence, however, on the RSI at the moment. So we'll see if that comes into fruition as well. If prices just start falling to the downside, that could give a little bit more of an impetus to a bit of a sell-off now that whenever a company reaches a milestone, there is sometimes a bit of a sell-off, so do look out for that as well. If we look at the 4-hour chart with the assistance of the Ichimoku cloud, we're now looking very, very bullish again. As you can see, this red candle on the 4-hour indicates that we just finished below that $3 trillion market cap at the end of the trading session yesterday. But things are looking very buoyant for Apple. So heading into the new year, we'll see if they can sustain momentum. If it took 16 months to go from 2 to 3, let's see how long it's going to take to go from 3 to 4 as well. It'll be very interesting. Microsoft, on the other hand, as you can see, we'll just pull it out on the daily chart first of all. We're just looking now to see if there's any kind of momentum to the upside for bulls in particular, because we're just seeing a little bit of a ranging downside trend, and it's actually just spiked at the top border of the Ichimoku cloud, and this is an indication that prices might be getting dragged down. So just be careful if you're looking to put any bid positions in there. As you can see on the RSI as well, we are looking to see if we're going to have any kind of divergences, any signals whatsoever. At the moment, nothing too in the way of any note. Let's just check a look on the 4-hour chart as well. Well, at the moment, you know, as I said, we are dipping just at the Ichimoku cloud, but the good thing is at the moment, because the cloud is quite thin, it is easily penetrable, and we could get another push to the upside as well if we get a bounce at the top border. So it'd be all eyes will be on if this cloud does get a little bit more candles get a bit more engulfed in the cloud, and then the cloud gets a little bit bigger as well, which will be a big indication if prices will get sucked lower. And then we'll be looking at these recent troughs, roughly about the 320 area, to see if there's going to be any upshift. But obviously, with the new year, there's always new products and ideas coming out for big technology Silicon Valley companies. So just keep an eye on these headlines, and we'll see what the year has in store. So that's all from the Stockwatch today. Once again, any comments or queries, please add them to the post, and we'll speak again tomorrow. Bye for now.